A lot can change in 80 years, can it not? This is the summer issue of Punch magazine, summer 1921, and it is celebrating 80 years, having first been published in 1841. What we have here to celebrate this milestone of 80 years is a special set of coloured illustrations, as opposed to their usual monochrome, demonstrating 80 years of change. These changes are mostly in regards to outlook, culture and social attitudes. So what has occurred in these 80 years? What has changed so much? Well, the first illustration shows a dancing lesson in 1841 and compares it to one in 1921. Comparing these two styles of dancing, the ballroom to the much later foxtrot, in the upper image from 1841 it looks like the lady's chaperone is sitting in the background, while another lady sits on the piano playing the music. But below there is no chaperone at all. The outfit is very much less restrictive, and instead of a piano being played, someone is just keeping an eye on the gramophone. But there are more changes than this. Turning over, we see Miss Priscilla Brown began her day with a little exercise, so does her great-granddaughter. These are very different activities, as you see, one much more delicate and restrained, putting a ball for a hoop, the other what looks like thwacking a ball flying in midair with a racket. Below this is a scene from the seaside, after which she would enjoy a modest bathe. Her great-granddaughter also bathes. The two scenes are very different indeed. Here you see her carefully exiting one of those seaside bathing huts, whereas her great-granddaughter has no such worries. She is in a comparatively skimpy bathing suit and is lighting a cigarette for a gentleman. Men and women being allowed much closer on the beach now than they once might have been for decency's sake. Now, on this double-page spread it shows two styles, so how a gentleman would assist a lady in getting over some styles when walking out in the countryside. Back in 1841 the gentleman faces away, not looking at the lady as he holds out his hand, whereas in 1921 he's still not looking at the lady, but less out of delicacy than disinterest. The last illustration showing 80 years of change is Miss Angela removes her shoes and stockings. Jumping forward to 1921, Miss Betty keeps hers on. These are two very different outlooks, one removing her stocking to much outrage, and the other not removing them to much confusion. Get sand in them if you're not careful. A lot can change in 80 years, and that's what this lightheartedly shows.